we'll actually be live on Instagram and Facebook and just ask you a few questions if that's okay.
Sure.
All right.
Great. Hello there, James.
Hey, how
are
are
you?
you? I'm good. How are
Great. And saying hello to the people. We're live right now.
Hi, folks.
Wonderful. Just wanted to ask you, what does it mean to you to be celebrating 15 seasons of Grey's Anatomy?
It's rarefied air, that's for sure. I feel very privileged and humbled by it. I know how lucky we are. I mean, the majority of actors who do this for a living will go their whole career and never experience being on one show for this long, and the sustained excellence and wonderful storytelling, and fans who continue to be our cheerleaders. And we've gotten a whole new set of fans with the advent of Netflix. Now there's a whole new generation who's discovered Grey's Anatomy and become even more rabid fans.
Yes.
Okay.
And how excited are you to check out this Grey's Gallery?
I'm very excited. I started out to be an artist. I never intended on doing this acting thing. I have a degree in art. I was training to be an illustrator, so anytime I get a chance to come and see some art. But coupled with the fact that these are artists who are also huge fans and have put their talents on canvas and to tell this incredible 15-year odyssey. It's pretty amazing.
So next week is the season premiere of season 15.
Absolutely.
And it's 2 hours long.
It's a 2-hour, yeah.
What 2 words describe the season premiere?
Romance. City.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that. And obviously, there's been so many amazing moments from Grey's Anatomy. Are there any that spring to mind that are your favorite
Oh my
moments?
God! There's been, so many. Geez, how can I start the airplane crash? The amazing Cold Black episode where the munitions shell was in the patient. Oh my gosh! O'Malley's John Doe and Derek Shepard's exit from the show and his character. It's too many. It's too numerous to mention. I couldn't pick one. I wouldn't do it justice.
All of those were amazing.
Yeah.
All of those were amazing. And, this show is all about the emotions, or brings all the emotions. When you watch, what emotions do you go through?
Gratitude for being a part of something that's so iconic. I couldn't have. If my career stopped right now, I would have no regrets.
That's so great. Thank you so much. That's
More than
awesome.
welcome.
Great to meet you and see you.
Thank you.
Yep. Congratulations.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey there. Hi.
Live.
Yes, we're live with the people.
How are you?
Great. How are you? Thank you. So a few questions for you. So we're celebrating 15 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. What does it feel like to have this a milestone and get to this milestone?
I feel like we've been through so many milestones on our show, and each one is like, we did how many episodes? 200 episodes? 300 episodes? Now it's 15 seasons. I mean, every time we have one of these moments, it genuinely feels like we're all pinching ourselves, going, we can't believe that it continues and that people still love it and people still want to see it. We're so grateful, that people are, and people are still invested, and we're all still invested, and the writers are still invested in these characters. So that's how I feel.
That's so great. And for you, what moment comes to mind, if you can pick any, that has been a favorite moment or many moments?
A lot of great moments. I think in the past, I feel like a lot of the stuff with Christina was pretty special for me. To get to work. I think there was a couple of episodes where Owen and Christina were in therapy and they never left the therapist's office for the entire episode. So we got to play these scenes, just Sandra and I, and I was so proud of her getting the Emmy nomination the other night. Because she's one of the best actresses I've ever worked with. So for me to get that opportunity to do 10-page long scenes without cutting with an actor like her, and we're really good friends, that was a huge that was a big high point for me.
Excellent. And so the season premiere is 2 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
What 2 words can you say describe the season premiere?
Only 2 words.
Only two?
I can't 2 words, not enough words. I would say pretty magical.
Ooh, we love that. I love the sound of that. Something to look forward to. So how excited are you to get inside and look at this gallery to see all of these amazing
I just went and had a
moments?
sneak peek, and there's some great artwork. And it feels very flattering that artists of this caliber have taken the time to depict some of the iconic moments of our shows. People should get down here and check it out. If you're a big fan of the show, you should come, because it's quite emotional in a sense to see these moments depicted by artists. And there's a great painting of me and Christina on the vent in the vent room. So yeah, it's pretty emotional. It feels like, again, it feels like a special day.
That's great. And then just wondering, are you going to be directing more this season?
Yep.
Great.
Yep, I directed the second hour of the season premiere, and I'm going to be doing 3 more episodes after that. I think I direct the mid-season finale, and then 2 more after that.
That's so great. We're looking forward to it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for everything you do.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Bye.
We're live.
Hello, we're live.
Yes. Hi there. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. Wonderful. So, question for you.
Okay.
So here we are celebrating 15 seasons. What does it mean to be a part of this extraordinary moment?
I just feel really grateful. I get to work with the best people, from the crew all the way up to the showrunners and the producers. Everybody loves making this TV show. There's no one on here just want to be there. It's just such a pleasure to go to work there every day and be surrounded by so many amazing, powerful women, who create this show and built it to what it is. We got something like 3 episodes coming up right now, written, directed, and starred by, produced by women. It's amazing. We're doing crazy things here.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So here we are. We have the Grey's Gallery
Yep.
happening,
Yep.
which is incredible. How excited are you to check it out and see what's inside?
It's cool, you know what I mean? Like, when I started this show, I had to obviously go back and do some research on the past seasons. So, although I wasn't a part of a lot of these moments, I know what they are, obviously, and it was really cool. And I think, especially for a fan who's watched since the beginning, it's a really nice way to kind of like tie the whole journey in, and those really sort of special moments along the way of breakups, or the plane crash,
Yeah.
or iconic scenes and moments, and even music. There's one where you can listen to music, where you can dance it out. That very famous scene between the sisters. So yeah, I think it's a really cool immersive experience as well as visual.
That's really great. And for you, knowing that you had to go back and watch some, and now you're a part of the show, are there any favorite moments that spring to mind from your time or what you've seen before?
Yeah, there was one inside where Katerina Scorsone and I do this like superhero pose, and it's something that's sort of become a pattern that an actress, Jerrica Hinton,
Yep.
her character started it with her. And yeah, it's just this moment of, before you're nervous, before you're, about to go into an audition or a job interview or a surgery, in our case, to do this superhero pose where you go like this is said to, like this, there you go.
Yeah.
Is said to instill, confidence in you and make sort of neural connections in your brain and your body, and help you sort of get through that. So it's a scene we had last season where, Amelia was down, and I sort of did the pose to remind her, like, you can do it. And so I like that one. It's a special moment.
It is. It's still a wonderful moment that people love very much. So thank you for continuing that on. So next week, season premiere of season 15. It's 2 hours. So we're wondering, what 2 words can you think of to describe this 2-hour premiere?
Sit down. Sit down on your couch and just let it happen. All the feels are going to be there. We're unpacking everything from the wedding. My kiss with Meredith. All kinds of news that was spilt at the wedding. What's going on with Owen and Amelia? That household is an extremely modern, unconventional family where a fostered child plus a young woman who's the mother of that child who's an addict, who they're helping recover. I mean, there's a lot going on, and they're kind of rediscovering feelings for each other, and it's very complicated, but it's very fascinating. It's very interesting, and so yeah, there's gonna be some old loves that are rekindled, like that one, and some new loves. We have some new characters, some new actors coming on the show. I'm very excited. Yeah, I've been telling everybody else, you know, this is season 15. It's a big deal. Nobody is not aware of that, and we really want to deliver a really incredible season for the fans who have watched thus far.
That's great. And then my last question for you is, in Italian, can you say, tune in next week to see Grey's Anatomy and feel all the feels?
Ok, guardate la prossima settimana, giovedì alle 8, per sentire tutti i sentimenti.
Wonderful. That is
Okay.
so wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right.
You're good.
And
Right. And here we go. We are live. Hi, Kim. Hi. The fans are saying hello. And so just wanted to ask you a few. So here we are at 15th season. What does it mean to be a part of this crazy and amazing moment?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, 15 years, it's like lightning in a bottle, right? I mean, I don't know how many shows, not many shows get to this point, and yet I feel like this is going to be one of the best seasons. It's got that sort of quintessential thing that we all, even me as a fan of Grey's, I love. It's like, you know, complicated love, and there's a lot of, you know, empowerment and different, you know, women, but I also want to say men, and a lot of relationships that are going to be new that we don't see much on television. It's got that thing of like having the emotional feeling that you get at the end of Grey's, and also having your mind blown by all the different relationships.
Which is so true, and that's what people keep coming back for. And so for you, here we are going in to look at these moments that comprise Grey's history. Are you excited to see anything? Are you excited to see this experience?
Anatomy of an Icon is awesome because it's literally, you don't realize that Grey's is part of sort of like pop culture until you kind of see it like reflected back at you, and I guess that's also what's really awesome about art, but also awesome about Grey's. But when you're in it and playing the sort of characters, it's so great to kind of see how other people are viewing it. And also to have, it's almost like a yearbook, like a school yearbook. You know, you're like going, and you're like, oh, I remember that moment, and then like I saw Sandra Oh, and there's like a really great installation of Joe's Bar, and like I had a flash of like, oh, that's right, that's when Teddy was like really hammered one time, and like I was like, oh, that was a great scene. It was like me and a bunch of other the cast members, and then seeing, you know, Sandra Oh, we really miss her, and then seeing the McSteamy one, and I was like, oh my god, we had like a crazy love scene. I remember filming that. Like I was like, oh, and those abs, I remember that. So there's a lot. Yeah, so definitely, it's like the Grey's Anatomy yearbook.
I love that. That's a perfect description. And actually, I was going to ask you if any moments kind of come to mind as some of your favorites, but you just listed off some of these wonderful ones, which is great. And so next week is the season premiere of season 15. And we're asking people, what 2 words can you use to describe the 2-hour season premiere?
Love roller coaster.
I like that. We're like, everyone's good. That's good. And so this show is all about the emotions. When you watch the show, what emotions do you go through, or what's your favorite emotion?
Even the table read. I mean, I was at a table read today, and I was like, literally, like, I was like, tears were like rolling down, and I was like laughing hysterically, and I feel like Grey's relates to all of us because we're all just like figuring it out in life, and Shonda Rhimes has this amazing ability, and you know, now Krista Burnoff, who's just so incredibly talented, to really tap into, you know, that journey that we're all on, that is just filled with like the highs of falling in love, like the super complicated like lows of like, you know, falling flat on your face and it not working out, to like figuring out who you are as a person and who your person is, and I love this show, and I love being back, and it's very much feels like, you know, being home.
Oh, well, we love you, and thank you so much for being here and saying hi to us. Thank you. Yep, thanks. Hi there! Yay! Fans are saying hello. So just had a couple questions with you. So now,
Am I looking at you or at the? I'm looking at you. Okay.
so inside we have the Gary's Gallery.
Yes.
How excited are you to check this out?
It's amazing. I'm so moved by the fact that there's a gallery about the show.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to see it. I mean, there's so many amazing moments that are represented in there.
Yeah.
For you, after 15 seasons, going into 15 seasons,
Yeah.
what are some of your favorite moments, if you can think of any,
Of the show.
of the show?
So not my character. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
of your
so
character
I get to be
too.
a fan.
Mm-hmm.
As a fan, and I was on private practice for a bunch of the years.
Oh yeah.
Even where I was here, but I was also regularly on private practice. So in those times, I mean, okay, on the catwalk in the Shooter episode, when Sarah Drew, April Kepner, is giving her whole monologue to Derek, no, not to Derek, Derek's shot, to the Shooter, and she's trying to humanize herself and make him not kill her by telling him all about her life and her family and the farm. And I love that scene. I think she did such a fantastic job, and I think it is an iconic moment for Grey's, because I think what we do best is humanize people.
Yes, absolutely. And such an extraordinary moment. And again, so talking about Grey's Anatomy and heading into 15 seasons, how amazing is it to be a part of this moment and see it come into this milestone?
It's historic. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I love medical dramas, and we're now going to be the longest running medical drama in television history. That is some good trivia. I mean, literally, we could be in Trivial Pursuit.
You might be. Yeah. You might already be. So next week is the 2-hour season premiere.
Yes.
So we've been asking people, what 2 words can you think of to describe the premiere?
2 words?
If you need more, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to go with the theme of the season and say love and sexy.
Love and sexy.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
All
That
right.
love's great. And then just for the fans watching out there, what's a little tidbit of something coming up for Katarina?
For my character,
your character.
for Amelia, I have to keep them separate.
Yeah.
Amelia's been through a lot. I don't want to go there. What's coming up? I mean, a big bombshell is coming up, guys. I think we know about that, the little Teddy story. So that's coming up. There's a lot of cuteness coming up. Not so much horror and tragedy as Amelia is used to. And so, I mean, it's cute. It's a really cute beginning of the season. And we'll see what. And there's babies everywhere.
Can't go wrong with babies.
Teenagers, family stuff. It's cute.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. This has been so much fun. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank
This is
you.
great.
Bye, guys.
Bye.